Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is the final video on the topic of ellipse where we'll discuss this question together. The question said, find the center, foci, vertices, as well as the line of major and minor axis. So now you are given this general equation of an ellipse. We need to change this to the standard form of ellipse in order for us to extract out all of this important information. So first of all, let us try to complete the square for this equation for us to get the equation of ellipse. So what we need is, we need to separate the x variable and also the y variable. And we want to bring this constant here to our right hand side so that it will become minus 64. So let us separate first the y part, 4y squared minus 32y. The x part, 9x squared minus 36x. Next, in order for us to complete the square, we need to factorize out the coefficient in front of your y squared and in front of your x squared. So let's put it outside, 4 and 9. And the rest of them, we will factorize, put it in the bracket. So inside of the bracket will be y squared minus 8y. And here is x squared minus 4x. Now let us focus to complete the square for the variable y and also for the variable x. So let's try to complete the square for this one. Y squared, when you square it, it will become y. And then this part here, minus 8, divided by 2, it is minus 4. So let's try to open back. Square the first, we have it here. 2 times is minus 8y. Square the last. Your extra luggage here right now is plus 16. So we don't want this plus 16 here. So what we will do is we want to minus it back. Let's focus to complete the square for the x variable here. So x squared here, square root the first, it will become x. And then for minus 4 here, let's divide it by 2. So it will become minus 2. Let's try to open it back. Square the first, you have it here, x squared. 2 times, you have it here, minus 4x. Square the last will be plus 4. So this is your extra luggage, which you don't want the extra luggage. We want to minus it back. So we minus 4. So now let us multiply here the 4 outside with the materials inside the bracket, and this 9 here, multiply it to the 2 terms inside the bracket as well, because we want to open up the bit bracket there. So it becomes 4y minus 4 squared minus 64 plus 9 x minus 2 squared minus 36 equal to minus 64. So now for the next step, let us separate the constant here, bring it to the right hand side. So this equation will become 4y minus 4 squared plus 9 x minus 2 squared equal to 36. The next step is we want to focus on our right hand side here. We want to make sure that our right hand side here becomes 1. So what we need is, we need to divide everything with 36 in order for it to be 1. When you divide your right hand side with 36, you need to divide 36 on your left hand side also. So let's divide it. So now what will happen to your right hand side? This will be equal to 1. This is what we want because our standard equation of ellipse, the right hand side should be equal to 1. And then let us solve this. 4 divided by 36 and then 9 divided by 36. Therefore, you'll get y minus 4 squared over 9 plus x minus 2 squared over 4 equal to 1. Therefore, this is now your standard equation of ellipse. Next, we need to decide whether this ellipse here, the major axis, is parallel to x-axis or parallel to y-axis. The way is, just look at the denominator. The larger one should be equal to a squared. So between 9 and 4, 9 is larger. Therefore, your a squared is equal to 9. And automatically, this is your b squared. Therefore, your b squared is equal to 4. Since your a squared is 9, meaning that this is the denominator of your y part, therefore we can decide that this ellipse, the major axis, is parallel to your y axis. Then we can compare y minus k squared equal to a squared plus x minus h squared equal to b squared equal to 1. So now we can conclude our center. Our center here is HK. Therefore, our center now is equal to 2, 4. So now let's continue our calculation here. We already have the center, 2, 4. We have the value of a squared equal to 9. B squared is equal to 4. So let's write here our a. Our a now is equal to 3. Our b now is equal to 2. Let's use Pythagorean theorem in order to find the value of c, because only c is missing here. Therefore, c is square root a squared minus b squared equal to square root 9 minus 4. So this is square root of 5. So this is about 2.2 units. So after we have all of the information here, let us use all of this information in order to sketch our graph. So let's sketch your y-axis first. And sketch your x-axis. Then first of all, let's put in our center 2, 4. So this is 2, this is 4, this is our center, 2, 4. Next, let's find our vertices. So vertices, we'll use the information of our A. Our A right now is 3. So from your center, let's go up by 3 units. Okay, why do I know this is going up? Because we already know that our ellipse is parallel to our y-axis. So in order for us to find the vertices and also the foci, we need to go either up or going down. So from your center, let's go up as much as distance 3. So 1, 2, 3. This is your new V1. So your V1 here now is equal to 2, 7. Okay, because this is 7. This distance here is 3. You can go down also to another 3 units. So this is here. From 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, you go down here. Therefore, this is your V2. The coordinate now is 2, 1. This is 1. So the coordinate now is 2, 1. Let us see our co-vertices now. From the center, we will go to the right and also go to the left. Your B is 2. So for the first co-vertices, let's go to the right by 2. 1, 2. So this is the first co-vertices. This is 4, 4. Another co-vertices, go to the left by 2 units. So this is another co-vertices, 0, 4. So since we have V1 and V2, as well as the co-vertices here, right now we can connect all of this coordinate here in order to create your ellipse. So let me connect here. Just connect all of the 4 points. So now this is your ellipse. One thing which is still missing is we need to find our foci. So foci is using this information here where your C is 2.2 units. So let's go finding our foci. From the center, let's go up as much as 2.2 units. And from the center, let's go down as much as C, 2.2 units. So now you'll have one foci here, another foci is here. So let's see the coordinate of your F1 right now. The x coordinate doesn't change, so you are still at the point 2. However, from the point of y coordinate 4, we have go up as much as distance 2.2 or square root of 5. Therefore, the new coordinate is 4 plus square root of 5. Let's see another coordinate here. Coordinate for F2. So from 2 doesn't change your x coordinate, but your y coordinate now from 4, you have go down as much as distance square root of 5, which is 2.2. So the new coordinate is 4 minus square root of 5. Therefore, now we have finished answering for the center, and use A to find the vertices, use B to find the co-vertices, and use the value of C to find the foci. So we have finished answering center, foci, vertices, the three things there. However, another two is the length of major and minor axis. So let's answer here. Length of your major axis is equal to 2a. So your a is equal to 3. Therefore, the answer is 6. How about the length of your minor axis? So the formula is 2b. So put in your b inside. Your b is 2. Therefore, the answer is 4. So you can see here, the length of your major axis here is 6. And you can recheck here, the length of minor axis is equal to 4. So that's all for this question. That's the end of the topic of ellipse. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.